Twisted CrossFit. Yeah, that's it. Twisted CrossFit. Beast mode. Well, we're gonna beast mode into this little project. It looks way taller and stubbier than it is in real life. I know it looks funny, but it's anyways, whatever. It looks freaking cool. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Another Twisted Side by Side shop edition. We are working on Project Bert. Today, on this episode, we're going to be working on the front section, the front two tubes, and maybe either into some forming there, or we'll work on the back tubing. For now, I have an idea of what I want to do with it. I have the front notched on an angle, and I was just going to notch the tube here, which is on an angle, and I'm trying to figure out how you do this with an angle. And yeah, good times. Good times. Yeah, well, you see me kind of playing around with that thing. It didn't quite work because the handle was hitting here, so I couldn't cut all the way through. But anyways, it kind of got me the right angle, but I measured wrong and I needed to take half an inch out, so I monkeyed around and did it with the grinder, same as the angle. Sometimes this kind of stuff, when it's a one-off piece and you want to make the first one right, it takes a lot longer. Second piece, now I have something to copy off of. It's simple measurement. It's a 90-degree angle. I already have one of my effed up pieces over there I can use as a 90-degree, and simply mark off that same angle, and the notch, which will be backwards because this goes this way, something like that. Also looks pretty cool, but Dirk was here, did a good idea. And he's like, well, this will give you a lot more room for rad or lights and all that stuff. And makes the body look wider and more like a Jeep. Not like I'm trying to look exactly like a Jeep, but Jeeps work for a reason, so. Welcome back. I know it's the same video, but it's a totally different weekend for me. And yeah, so today's project is to work on the front. I'm getting kind of set up here to put the front bar in on that side, and then we'll a line and do the same on that side. Looking pretty minty, pretty excited. I have another project that I just finished, and it turned out freaking awesome. Sweet chin-up bar and hand holders for doing leg lifts and a dip bar. But anyways, this isn't twisted CrossFit. Yeah, that's it. Twisted CrossFit. The guys at work are like that. They call me CrossFit all the time. But beast mode. Well, we're gonna beast mode into this little project and get the front done, and either work on deflectors like mud or wheel wells, which I don't think I'm gonna do because I want to leave that open so we work more on the motor and stuff. I'm probably gonna start focusing on the back and getting a wheel well covered in. So yeah, work away at that. See how it goes. It's time lapse some shit. Yeah! I mean, frick yeah! It doesn't look as cool on camera. I'm looking at it right now. The roof looks, as obviously editing, but it looks way taller and stubbier than it is in real life. I know it looks funny, but it's anyways, whatever. It looks freaking cool. I like it. Run some like LED lights on like a cool strip this way, or some pods or something. And then there will be, obviously the rad's gonna go here, and then be a bar go across the top. And then, who knows, maybe a bush guard on top of that, but that gives us lots of room in the engine bay to do stuff. And then I can run here, I can fill this in with some sheet metal. Maybe on a curve, I need to get some lighter stuff, even lighter than this tin here, but heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I like it. It looks sick. I like it a lot. Look at that. That's so freaking cool. Freaking minty, boys. I love it. Okay, well, yeah, let's move on to the next project. That looks freaking sick. I like it. I might stare at it for a bit. It's super cool. It's awesome. Freaking awesome. Let's work on the back, shall we? Not sure what we're gonna do here yet, but figure it out. Do some thinking here first. So, by the time has gone by here, it's hard. I wish you can get little rod that you can just bend with your hand. I wish I had some so I could do some kind of a layout here, but What I'm thinking is, it's hard to even describe it. Come from here, up, bend, across, and then bend back down into there. It'll come out on an angle here and go across and back down. We need articulation. That'll give me 6 or 7 inches of articulation before it hits the fender. My next problem or thought is that's where the seats are. Mud deflector, I may have to even put a bar across or hoop or something. Kind of a pain having this be able to move for the one off chance that the transmission goes or something, or maybe I should have done the center different, had this welded straight to it, and had like a trap door or whatever for the transmission if you ever needed to come out. But so you see me struggle there because this is bigger than 1.5 inches by a very, very small margin. It won't fit in my bender. This is like automotive tubing, basically. Really light stuff. It will not fit in the bender. So that's disappointing. Now I know. Now I'm not sure what to do. I may have to make it, it's gonna be a lot harder now because I may have to cut it on the right angles and weld it back together, which would really suck. So I'm gonna think about this, see if there's a way I can figure out how to bend this. Should be able to bend this up by hand, it's so light. But anyways, see what I can do. So, try a redneck way of doing this, running it through there. 2 major problems. One, I don't think this stuff can be bent anyways because it kinks, and then my little clamp here also kinked. It did bend it. It did bend it. But pretty much destroys it. So yeah, good times. Minty. Redneck fail. Well, you can see, this thing tubing just kinks like a mother. I cut this one to make a splice at the right angle, and it still bends like shit. So it probably wouldn't have worked in the bender anyway. It's too light, so I'm gonna have to cut them. So, but anyway, it's got a bit of a template here. So I'm thinking this is the right length on this side, and that's the right length top. And I make that side the same length as this side. It should come in somewhere around there. So. And that'll give me a couple inches higher than there, and it'll look pretty neat, like that. Make a plate for here, up and drill a hole, 2 holes, and then bolt it a little. I'm gonna go a little past this, come up to here and across and down. Let's get started on making a plate and get some holes drilled in it, and then drill some holes in there. Cool? Good idea? Ready? Go. Well, many hours have gone by. I've learned a lot, especially about this lighter tin stuff. Yeah, so this is kind of what I have made for the back. There, that angle needs a bit of work, but an angle to the back. I wish I could hold it there so you guys could see it further away. I'd like to see it further away, to be honest. Two downsides to this. One, it's very light metal. I have the welder on 1 and it still instantly blows through it. So, not going to offer any protection or strength, which it doesn't need to. It's just a mud flap or whatever, guard. 2, you can't bend it, so I had to do as nice as I could. I can fill that in, put a cap there. This end, I was trying other stuff and it's not quite as pretty, but I can fix it. Will they work? Should I go get more? Well, I have enough here to do one and do it as a bend. I'm kind of at an impasse here. I'm not sure which one I like better. Well, when you don't have any hands, which is dumb because George and Dan may have offered to come help today. Anyways, I got this kind of clamped and like this situated, and it looks, I don't know, it looks pretty good to me. So, yep. So in the back I have this really sketchily marked out. The fun part of this is I get to guess on the next side again. So I'm gonna have a line there to cut that more square. So it'll line up down there like that, and then notch this out somehow, maybe ish. I don't know. Looks pretty good there. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's gonna do it for today. I think that's gonna do it. Running out of time, and this video is probably lots long. So thanks for tuning in. If you like, subscribe, hit the like button, throw a comment, and maybe we'll go for a ride one of these days for another video. But right now there's no snow and it's cold and scrappy, so it's not much to do for riding. But yeah, pretty good video. Got the front end on and a pretty good idea what to do for the back. So it's really looking like a buggy now. So yeah, like I said, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, and we will fucking see you later.